watching you in Paradise, I know you and Ryan are close. You have some extremely sexy scenes in there. You even had a nude scene on Paradise. I want to know, what was that talk like with your wife? Did you clear that with her? Did you talk about?
You always have to prep the spouse for when skin is gonna be shown. And then you give them the option. I was like, listen, at the end of episode 3, something goes down.
Yes.
I need you to know this beforehand. If you choose to watch, I'm okay. If you choose not to watch, I'm okay. But you gotta give them the heads up.
Yes.
Because if they just wind up watching and be like, Sterling Brown, why are you all exposed to the world? And I was like, oh, that's my bad, I should have told you.
Because not only that, when Sarah Shahidi touched them lips, and when you had that kiss with her, and then y'all was in the shower, then you lifted her up, then you was walking around. Like, I can't get the images out my head.
Let them live. Let them live.
They are living.
Free.
Oh my God.
Listen, the rule in the Brown house is act like you know what you're doing. Like, don't embarrass the family. For me, for my wife, don't get out in these streets and act like, oh, is that what you think you're supposed to look like? Do your job.
And did your job, you do. But like, okay, so Ryan got to see you. Has Ryan ever done a scene that made you squirm?
Child, please. This is why I have no compunction about this. A couple, like, when we first got married, I asked her, I said, who is your, like, celebrity crush? Who is it? She goes, Boris.
Okay.
Like, she didn't pause. Boris, boom. Boris Kodjoe.
Right?
Sherri, within 2 months, she was playing Boris's wife in a movie.
Oh.
All About Us, right?
Okay.
I was in Canada shooting Supernatural. And I hit her up on the phone. I said, how's the shoot going? She goes, going well. She said, listen, they had this sex scene that they added into the thing. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so you gotta do this sex scene with Boris? And she's like, yeah. And so I've been told that I can't use the T word on daytime television. So I'm gonna say, oh, so you gotta have naked breast on his chest?
Yes.
And I use the 2-syllable T word, just for everybody to know. But I'm not allowed to use it on the screen.
We know.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you gonna have naked breasts on the chest? And she's like, no, I'm gonna use the Band-Aid. So if you ever have these scenes, sometimes you have these Band-Aids that you put on so you can have a little bit of,
like a modesty
demure,
kind of deal.
Slightly. So I called her after the scene. I said, how'd it go? She goes, it went really well. He was so respectful, so cool, but it was really humid in the room. And I had a tough time keeping the Band-Aid. I was like,
she didn't have Band-Aid.
You just wanted naked breast on Boris' chest, right? So, because of that, any other scene that Brown does, I'm like, man, I'm going for it. Like, we gonna do what we gonna do.
I love it. So now, okay, she had her naked bosoms on Boris.
Yes, ma'am.
Now and she had a crush on Boris. Do Boris and Nicole Ari Parker know about this
They absolutely do. As a matter of fact, we saw them Oscar night at the Gold Party, which is the party that Jay-Z and Beyonce throw and whatnot. Had a great time, and Nicole and I are looking for a project to do together. So we about to flip it.
Oh my gosh, Sterling. Let me catch my breath here.
Do it.